with Donald Trump. And Donald Trump talked about meeting a performer in a lounge. And the lounge performer was better than the stars. He said that they were better than Frank Sinatra. Better. He said the performance they put on would be like nothing you've ever seen in your entire life. But the problem was that they were a lounge act. So he reached out to the performer and said, you know what I'm going to do is I'm going to promote you. I'm going to have you come perform at an event and you're going to blow them away. You are going to become a star tonight. Do a great job. So the performer is on his way from New Jersey and he gets into a car accident and is taken to the hospital. Ladies and gentlemen, we are sorry, but our performer cannot perform tonight, cannot make the performance. And Donald Trump said, that's a lounge act. That person will always be a lounge act. The mindset of an individual comes down to how they perform. So that story allowed me to create a brand off of that called Medicare Rockstars, but it actually is more than just a Medicare brand. It is a sales brand. So I believe that every single salesperson falls into 3 different categories. And I want you to write this down, because it applies to every single one of us. The first salesperson is your lounge act. The what? Is a lounge act. A lounge act is comfortable performing for tips. And that's it. A lounge act just does the minimum. And as you have an organization, you probably are starting to think of that individual right now that's a lounge act. The second type of individual is the opening act. The opening act does what is expected. They do just enough to stay on tour. They get to sell the merchandise. But they never do enough to rise on stage and be what I call the rock star. So the rock star is someone that's an overachiever. The definition of an overachiever is somebody that does more than is expected. They love the limelight. They do everything possible to not only be a rock star, but to stay a rock star. See, it's very easy for somebody to become a rock star, but to quickly fall back into a lounge act mentality. And we all call them what? A one-hit wonder. Okay? So every single day, I'm always constantly throughout the day, I'm asking myself which one of these categories I am falling into. So this morning, I didn't really want to go to the gym. Didn't want to do it. I'm away from my family. I was in Vegas until Thursday night. Got in early on Friday. I really want to go to the gym. I kind of want to just relax this morning. But I went to the gym and I worked out. And as I was walking out, I saw Cody working out. Rock stars do more than everybody else. They are constantly elevating themselves in what they're doing. So how do you become a rock star? How do you become a rock star? And this is how you become a rock star. Here's the key to becoming a rock star. In order to be a rock star, you have to develop relationships. You have to develop relationships. We live in a transactional world right now, and if you are selling to somebody transactionally, you're going to fall into the rest of the crowd. You're going to be a lounge act, or you might be an opening act, but you will never attain a rock star status. A rock star status is always creating relationships. And by that, what I mean is this, is that the people that you talk to on the phone or in person, you always have to develop a relationship. You always have to do that. So in order for this to happen, you have to constantly be learning. So I have a book coming out in the next 30 days. Cody and Landon and I will promote it. But the name of the book is called Sell the Problem, Not the Solution. Sell the problem, not the solution. 99% of salespeople out there are selling the solution right away. They may put up a hand and just say, yes, they give the quote right away. They want to tell exactly what they do, the benefits and features. No, you sell the problem. You sell the problem until they are begging you for the solution. And that's how I became a sales rock star, is because I was constantly selling the problem and not worrying about the solution. Because if there's a sale to be made, you will make that sale every single time if they realize they have a problem. So I forget all about the solution. I forget all about the sale. And that's how you become an absolute sales rock star. I also wrote a book coming out in 30 days as well, a second book called The Only Medicare Book You Need. It's the only Medicare book you need. It's going to detail exactly everything about Medicare in a simple and very, very easy way to understand. So the two books are Sell the Problem, Not the Solution, and The Only Medicare Book You Need will be coming out in the next 30 days. So look out for that. Something that I could use help with is this, is I'd like to get to know John a little bit better. I'd like to get to know James a little better. I built a brick and mortar agency, but I'd love to learn how to scale a downline. That's what I need help with. And so as a rock star, I want to get a relationship with that. Thank you, everybody. I appreciate it.